Welcome back to Norheim's garasjen. I haven't made any videos lately, mainly because I have been busy in weekdays. I have been working some Saturdays to get this project going a little bit. I have put on the body filler, so I think it's more or less ready for a coat of primer. Gonna use some epoxy and some etch primer, but we can maybe have a look around to see what's done with the car. Yeah, let's see here now. Here's the hood. It's kind of ready for primer. The car is obviously just hanging around here. You can see it has been a lot of work to getting it to this stage. So it took its time to do this. I have some small bits and pieces I need to do before primer, of course. I have some holes I have to drill under here for the aluminium part that I have on the back here. Also have something under the rocker panels, which I just have to fill in, and some pinholes and some things. Very little pinholes, but I have some. It's also gonna have, I haven't been doing this part properly because I'm gonna have like a, what you call it, a, some sort of body protector under the edge here, like a body sheet or something. So I have a small holes here in the fiberglass. So, and also got the something on the hood here. Not sure if it's possible to see this, but it's it has been in a crash somehow, this car, so it has been repainted, and the edge here was rising up when I was sanding it, and it also happened here, so I had to redo this area. Hopefully this thing doesn't come back and bite me in the ass, but we will see. The doors are also finished here. There has been a lot of body filler work on those ones. I didn't think it was that much, but it was actually quite a bit. Also the trunk lid, there was just a few small dents in it, but those small dents, those became a little bit larger when you're starting to block it out, and so you can't just ignore the other small bits and pieces that comes when you're blocking this body filler. So you just have to fill it in and get it done properly. So that took also its time. Also have done inside the door opening. So yeah, there is probably some bits and pieces here, but I don't think that will show anywhere. So, and the front is also fitted properly. On both sides here. There's a little bit of a, this is a little bit lower than this, very little, but it is kind of just a little bit. Because when I fitted this the first time, they were actually even. But now after I tried to tighten it up properly, it didn't fit as I planned, but I think it's going to be fine. I didn't tighten it the first time I had it on because I was supposed to take it off anyway, so that's why I should have tightened it down properly the first time. Then I would have maybe widened up the holes a little bit. But it's not important. Everything fits anyway. So, and the engine bay is ready primed. It's just to sand it down and have paint on it. So that's the task for the vacation, to paint the engine bay, paint inside the door jambs or openings, probably what the name is, and inside the doors. That is the plan. I now have a couple of weeks vacation, so I can get time to do that. But first, I need to address those small bits and pieces that I have to do before primer. And it's actually just to put primer on. The downside with this in this weather is that it's very hot. Yesterday it was about 27, 28 degrees inside the garage. Sorry, and that's a little bit hot, a little bit too hot to do the primer actually, but I think maybe it's gonna be fine. I will try at least. I can just stop if something goes wrong. So I also have a fan here which I can start up to get all the fumes out when I'm doing the primer. It's very dusty in here after the body filler work. It's also pretty messy, as you can see. There is bits and pieces and shit everywhere. So looking forward to get this thing primed up and painted so I can get rid of all of these things, get them back on the car. This is what I'm gonna have on as a primer. And lots of other bits and pieces here, like clear coat, and the paint for the car is in that thing there. So we're gonna have a reveal of the color later on when I'm gonna do the engine bay. So we just have to see. Yeah, then I eventually got primer on it. As you can see, the hood and the trunk lid is lying here. Got some primer on the inside, just so it's easier to get it nice and smooth on the inside. The car is hanging here with primer on it. Yeah, it's looking okay actually. It's not any major things to notice. It's pretty straight. A few pinholes here and there, of course, which I missed. but that we're gonna fix later on. This car has to hang here for with the primer on for a year, I think, because I'm not planning on painting it this year. So this primer can set for a little bit longer time before I start sanding it. I didn't have enough primer for the doors, but and also not enough for the hood and trunk on the outside, so I have to order some more primer, but that's not important at the moment. I'm gonna finish this off when I get a new load. So I think that will be it for this video, I think. I'm gonna make another video when I'm gonna paint inside the door openings and inside the doors.